What up? This is Robert Ory.
Ory, three-pointer. Buries it.
You might know me as Big Shot Bob.
To Ory for three. Oh, unbelievable. This guy is off the charts.
What's going on, Big Shot Bob?
Robert Ory from downtown.
All right, let's do this one more time this week. It is the Big Shot Bob podcast. B-Dog Brandon Harper. I'm Rob Jenners. That is seven-time NBA champion, 1992 NBA draft selection, Robert Ory. I bring that up for a reason, B-Dog, while we're introducing the show. I need you to Google Robert Ory's 1992 draft photo, okay, with his big-ass oversized suit. So just go ahead and look that up, because that's going to be our first question out of the gate from a listener.
Let here, dog. You know, you ain't got no money, man.
No, no one's making fun. I'm making a little bit of fun, but not terrible fun. We're not picking on you. By the way, if you ever have a question for the shoot around, we got a bunch of good ones this week. We're at Big Shot Bob Pod on Twitter and on Instagram. Big Shot Bob Pod at Gmail. You can find us all over the place.
Hey, make sure you check out the penny loafers, though.
So I didn't see the penny loafers in the photo. I just had the.
Well, I do see this.
I had the. Okay, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the photo we're looking for. And by the way, if you want to play along at home, you can Google Rob's NBA draft photo from 1992.
The crazy part, that was a double-breasted suit and double-breasted back end. So if I wasn't 500 pounds more now than I was, I would find that suit and put it on again.
Put it on right now.
To be honest, the suit, it really don't look as bad as some other suits I've seen. Like I've seen Michael Jordan in some suits, and I'm like, bro.
So the question's not about the suit.
Okay.
The question comes from Big Chris, a good friend of the show, regular listener. I'm watching a lot of draft stuff, and I Googled a Rob on NBA draft day. As the NFL draft is currently happening, does Rob regret going with that tie? And the tie is, it's something.
The tie is
something.
special.
The suit doesn't look, okay, so now explain the tie.
Man, the tie was the only one I had. So
Oh,
I just threw it on.
that was it?
Hey, the funny part though is,
Couldn't buy a tie?
I was the only one back then. Look, I went with the black shirt with the suit. People weren't doing that back then. I was a trendsetter, man. I
Wow.
did that.
Okay.
And then
all
I
right.
figured I had to go with some tie to pop, match the suit, so I
Had to
went
jump.
with that, man.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I was very proud of it. Think about this. I was a baller on a budget. And I ain't have no budget. I had two suits in college, and that was one of them.
But that's
That's
not
the name of this week's show.
for it being 1992. Nah, that ain't bad at all.
Okay. Well, look,
Hey,
I
but
didn't
you
ask the
also got
question.
And this was before. Now, if you go to draft, you have freaking tailors waiting there for you, and you
no,
design
it's-
your
yeah.
own suit. This was like, okay, what I got in the closet that might look okay on TV.
It doesn't look like I just woke up. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
All right.
I was just happy it was pressed.
So that's all the prep that went through it. You had one suit, you had one tie. You're just gonna roll with it.
Yeah, that was it, man.
When's the last time, or how often do you wear a suit now?
Well, only when I
TV?
have to do TV. That's it.
True.
When's the last time you wore a suit, B?
Last time I wore a suit, it had to be recently. And I mean, we're like within the last couple of months or so. I forget what it was.
Okay.
I think it was like a birthday gathering or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not to bring the room down. My dad's funeral, back in, we had his kind of celebration of life in November. And prior to that, I couldn't tell you the last time I had a tie on. Maybe to take my daughter out for like daddy-daughter night or something, but yeah, like wearing a suit? No, man, no.
Oh, Sneaker Ball I had to host. The one that Rob signed the basketballs for and they went off in an auction. I
Oh,
wore
okay.
a suit. Yeah.
Okay. Only time I ever saw you in a suit, B, was when we went to the Chicken Shack grand opening in Vegas. When
Vegas.
Shack opened
Yeah, it was
Chicken
grand
Shack
opening,
and grand
yeah.
opening.
Oh, I thought you.
No, just like a regular dive restaurant Chicken Shack.
I thought I went to it. I wore a suit to go get some chicken. No.
I thought you was making a joke going somewhere with that.
No, we went to the opening of Big Chicken in Vegas when Shaq opened Big Chicken, and
This
that
was
was
like 2018.
I remember B wore a suit, and I was like, "Damn, you look good." I got on some like busted ass jeans and like a suit jacket, trying to look like the casual look. I'm like,
Oh,
yo.
and I wore a suit. You didn't go on this trip when it was
The
me.
Tonight Show.
Yes, I wore a suit then.
Yeah, they all got to go to the Tonight Show to meet Jimmy Fallon. I didn't go.
Yeah.
I was in the hospital. I had a heart attack, so I didn't get to go to that trip. So.
Hey, Glad you still with us.
Yeah, man. You can wear a suit to my funeral.
No.
Okay. We didn't bring this up on Tuesday. I had a bunch of people send this to me. You guys didn't talk about the Minnesota Timberwolves coach Chris Finch tearing his knee on the sideline during the Suns game.
Meniscus.
He I can't remember who it was, Conley or somebody crashed into him. Down on the sidelines, and he went down in the fourth quarter. Yeah, it was Mike Conley. And Devin Booker, and they confirmed he ruptured his patellar tendon in his right knee. And it could take up to several months to heal. Apparently, he's supposed to have surgery between rounds.
Yeah.
And then he's going to have to get out there and, I guess, coach on a bum wheel.
My thing is, during the playoffs, so many guys, you look for motivation and so many things to inspire you. This is just another form of inspiration for the Minnesota Timberwolves, because now, even whether coach is there or whether he's not, now we can do this for coach. When's the last time a coach really got severely injured in a basketball game on the sideline? That doesn't happen often.
No, not really.
So now it's another piece of motivation for this young team to use moving forward.
Rob, did you ever have a coach get injured?
No. Coaches usually
that's a first
jump
timer.
out the way.
Yeah. What's the dumbest injury you remember getting? Like doing something real stupid, like jumping off a deck.
Thank you.
Sorry,
I've never
it's a stupid ass injury.
It's a dumb injury.
Other than kicking your toe or something like that, I've never had a dumb injury.
You never had like a slip and fall in the bathroom or something? Oh man, I jacked my shoulder up once doing that. I got out of the shower and tile floor, just shit, bam, down on my shoulder.
Ooh.
And I mean, I was crooked for a minute. That was years ago, but no fun. Question from Nick. Lots of teams around Major League Baseball are rolling out their City Connect jerseys.
Yeah.
I know the NBA does City Editions. Rob, did they do that in your day? And if not, whose now do you like the best?
Hell no, they ain't do that in his day.
I'm like, I think that's kind of a newer thing.
We were very strict. You could only have 2 jerseys, and then and your shoes had to have only 2 colors in them. Everything was strict when I played.
Bro.
But yeah,
City.
You only had 2 jerseys?
Yeah.
Home and away.
I didn't realize that.
The white one and the red one, right?
That was it?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
And the Lakers, we only had purple and gold, and then the first extra jersey we got was
the white one?
The Lakers. We went Sunday whites.
Yeah.
So, but then when I got to San Antonio, I went with the low Spurs and those jerseys and the throwback jerseys.
To pop up. Yeah.
Yeah, that started to pop up. But I think for me, my favorite is the Mamba jerseys. I think out of all the jerseys I've seen, I hated the shirt. I hated the shirt with the sleeves.
Oh, the one with the jerseys with the sleeves on them?
Yeah, I hated that.
They ran those around for like Christmas, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it was one of the Christmas teams too. Like it had a really cool jersey. I think it was the Heat.
Yeah.
The whiteout jerseys.
Yeah, the Heat's not bad though. I like the old school fluorescent Heat ones. The ones that are like that, like they're like a turquoise almost.
Oh, yeah.
And they got the Miami written on them and like the fluorescent.
Yeah.
I think that's cool, man. Those look sharp.
The Miami Vice ones.
Yeah. They're very Miami Vice style. They're cool though. I like those. Yeah. B, do you have a favorite?
Favorite jersey?
Like a City Connect or a City Edition? Or
I do. I like the Lakers Hollywood Knights jerseys, where it's the black with the black jersey with the yellow trim around it.
Okay.
I think they called them the Hollywood Knights jersey. Yeah.
Yeah, the Lakers black looks cool.
Yeah.
We also found out this week that Tyson versus Jake Paul is actually going to be a real fight. We all thought this was going to be kind of a weird scrimmage and something.
Oh, one more.
Oh, go ahead.
One more. The Hawks a couple of years ago where they had the Peachtree jerseys.
Oh, the Peachtrees were cool.
And the MLK ones.
Yeah, Peachtrees were really cool.
Yeah. Other than that, those are the ones.
No, but Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson is going to count. It's a sanctioned fight, so it'll go on their records. They're professional records. It'll consist of 8 2-minute rounds. They're going to wear 14-ounce gloves instead of the regular 10-ounce gloves, and no headgear.
What?
No headgear. So it's going to be a legit fight.
Boy, it might get him one good.
And that was my question. What do you think prevails here? Is it going to be Tyson's just power and experience, or Jake Paul can outrun him, basically?
I think that one. I really think if Jake Paul knows the power of Mike, even Mike was 55, 53, whatever it is.
Yeah, he's in his 50s.
He still got a lot of power. And you're going to know it's going to boil down to stamina. And he's just going to jab and run. He's going to do the rope-a-dope. He's going to do everything to try to wear Mike out. Because you think about Mike's last time we saw Mike in the ring with Roy.
Oh, he was gassed quick.
He was gassed quick.
I think by the third round, he was torched, man.
Yeah, but I think he's in a little bit better shape than then, even though he's older. But I don't want to see Mike get hurt.
When is the fight?
He's too old for this.
It's over the summer. I think it's in June or July.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming up. But I was surprised they actually sanctioned the fight.
Yeah, I was surprised about it
Like
too.
that's going to count on their records. And look, if Jake Paul's smart, he gets nowhere near Mike. Because Mike up close is lethal. And you've seen Mike hit those bags. And, I mean, dude, he's quick and he's powerful.
It's old man
you do
strength.
exactly what Rob said. You jab and run, man. You keep your distance.
Yeah.
You got to come get my ass back here, buddy.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I'm a shuffle for about 3 rounds.
I'm going to Floyd Mayweather this thing, man. I'm just going to run in circles. Come get me, Buggo.
Because I'm going to tell you this right now. Let Mike catch you one time with an uppercut. Hey, you might look. It's gonna be some slow singing and flower bringing. When's
the last time Jake Paul wore a suit to his own funeral? My goodness. Yeah, no, you're right. Mike catch you once. That is it. But yeah, I think that's the trick.
Who's been the actual toughest competitor that Jake Paul's faced?
Oh, he fought someone that was sort of for real recently. I can't remember who it was. I don't follow boxing that much.
I don't follow Jake Paul a whole lot.
I don't. I mean, like most of the guys he's fought up until a couple dudes recently have been kind of lower tier dudes. Look, I mean, he's a good boxer. Again, you're talking to somebody who's watched highlights. But from what I've seen highlights wise, he's got good form. He's got good power. He seems to be in good shape. He's young. He's strong. So I don't know. I really don't know. I've never sat and watched a whole fight, but I don't think he's fought anybody of the caliber. And even Mike Tyson in his 50s, still Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? Like you still, you got. I mean, if he catches you, like B said, good night. Call it. Quick question here from Charlie. I saw TMZ doing some special where Arnold and Stallone sat down for an interview together, which got me thinking: who's the best action hero actor of all time? Is it Stallone, Arnold, or somebody else? Who's your favorite? Or maybe who's your favorite? Maybe not who's the best. Who's your favorite action hero?
It's funny, because you know how much I love Die Hard.
I love Die Hard.
I love Die Hard. This is going to sound weird, but I'm going Jackie Chan.
That doesn't sound weird.
I love
Jackie Chan's a hell of an action hero.
I love Jackie Chan, man. For him to do all his stunts. So I'm going to go with Jackie Chan.
Okay.
Oh, dang, this is a tough one.
Because, I mean, I would even put Denzel in this conversation.
Dang, now that we've expanded it, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because even the Equalizers and stuff, man, those...
And some of that is even a little bit more realistic because it ain't even like he used home appliances.
Oh, yeah. He lit that dude up in Home Depot. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like,
I'll name a few. Wesley Snipes was dope.
Oh man, you're right. Wesley Snipes at the height of Passenger 57, Blade, those when he had that stretch. Yeah, you're right.
I got to throw another one in there.
City.
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson was good in Taken.
But all of his movies were the same.
They're all the same movie.
But he excelled in all of them.
Being the same guy. Yeah, no, like for me, it's same thing. You know what I mean? Like Liam Neeson in the first Taken.
Yeah.
But then the Takens got ridiculous toward the end. They just felt like he continues to have people in his family get taken. I'm like,
how about Vin Diesel?
Not for me.
I know.
I've never seen a Fast and Furious movie, so I can't even come. I've seen Chronicles of Riddick. That's a badass movie. Underrated badass movie. Chronicles of Riddick.
What about The Rock?
Oh shit! I didn't even think about him.
A little lightning, a little thunder.
Yeah, but Rock's done more. I mean, it's not so much action; it's like action comedy.
I mean,
because everything he does with Kevin Hart, it seems like.
But he did
Central Intelligence.
He did
Scorpion and Scorpion King. Scorpion King, which was kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, it was.
But then you forget we forget the short guy. Tom Cruise.
Oh, and Mission Impossible?
Dude, that
Mission
man
Impossible?
drove a motorcycle off a cliff like 6 times in one day for that stunt. And I'm like, he did that shit for real.
No, we forgetting somebody.
Okay.
Ooh,
Keanu Reeves.
Yes.
We are forgetting Keanu
The
Reeves.
Matrix and John Wick alone.
John
gets you
Wick
there.
alone.
I take all of them back. This is my number one action guy, Jason Statham.
Jason Statham.
This is my Statham. That's how you said.
Jason Statham's a
That's my
badass,
number one. That's
Okay.
my number one.
Okay.
You know, he was just in a movie. Did you see The Beekeeper, the new one?
I haven't seen it yet.
It's classic Statham.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
like they threw out all the biddy stuff and they were like, hey, just go like kill everybody. And he just, man, he goes nuts.
All right, what's the one where he just drives the car?
Oh, he's the transporter.
That one.
Yeah, Transporter's good. Both those of them.
man.
And Transporter too.
Yeah.
There's a couple of them. Yeah, they're very good.
So,
Man, I
Jason
see.
is
For
my
me,
number
I'm
one.
so old school though. I have a hard time getting away from Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
The Terminators.
I mean, the Terminators, Commando, Predator. I mean, he did so many like iconic action. I mean, Predator alone. You know, get to the chopper. It's everything about.
You just like that State Farm commercial.
Oh, the State Farm
Chopper.
commercial's good. Get to the chopper. This is a chopper.
That's what I said.
Yeah, the chopper. All right, last question for me, and I'm
So
gonna.
is there a number? Who's your number one female?
Ooh, man, that's a tough one.
That's tougher than them male.
I'm gonna say
I got
Zoe
one.
Saldana.
Yeah, she's
You
up
like
there.
Zoe?
Zoe's
Okay,
good.
I
Yeah,
like
Zoe
too.
Saldana's good. Just 'cause
Oh,
Colombiana's great. She's awesome in Guardians and Infinity War.
what's my
and
girl
stuff.
name?
I'm going with my girlfriend,
Who?
Who's that?
Charlize.
Charlize Theron?
Charlize Theron. Yeah.
Is she in action?
Yeah. Yes. You forget from the that one where they can't get killed, where she that action one. You forget Mad Max. You know, she's
Mad
been in
Max
a lot
was
of
good.
action.
Mad Max
Yeah.
is good.
What about Angelina Jolie?
Yeah.
Angelina's
What,
good.
Tomb
She
Raiders.
did all the Tomb Raiders. She did the Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
That's all.
She's done a
John,
few
baby.
other things too. Yeah, that's been okay.
Halle Berry.
Old
Halle
Guard
Berry.
is the Old Guard is the movie I'm talking about with her in. Old
Holly
Guard.
Berry was a badass in John Wick 3 with the dogs.
Man, just put her
You
in.
need a dog. You could just go "Heish," and the dog just, like fucking murders somebody.
Hey,
Yeah.
no, it's the one where they take the bus and go all across L.A. when she's laying there like this.
Oh, Swordfish.
Swordfish.
Yeah, you're talking about Swordfish. Yeah, just that scene.
No, the scene when she's hitting the golf ball is more sexual than her laying there with a pop
the golf
off. to me.
balls. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's top tier. Rob's gonna need a break.
Yeah.
gotta turn the feet on. All right, last. I'm gonna give you the question first, and then I'm gonna tell you this very, very, very uncomfortable story. What is something you listened to as a young kid, or watched as a young kid that you knew you weren't supposed to?
Oh, this is easy.
Okay, now let me tell you the story while you think on your answer. Even though B already has his answer. My daughter comes up to me the other day.
Oh Lord.
My beautiful 11-year-old daughter. And she says, "Daddy, I have a question for you. But it has a bad word." I said, "Your question has a bad word?" She goes, "Yeah, it's something that I know is a bad word, but I don't understand it." I said, "Okay, free pass.
Oh,
What's your
Lord.
question?" She goes, "Daddy, what's whiskey dick?"
Oh, that's not what I. Okay.
And I went, "Where? What? Ha?"
Where's the bad word? Whiskey or dick?
The whole thing.
I think she knows that. Yeah. So, but I'm like, where did you hear this? How do you? What? And she goes, "Well, I saw that there's a new Wolverine movie." She watched the Deadpool trailer. And now my daughter has gotten big into Marvel. Like, she's watched all the Marvel movies. So the minute she saw Marvel Wolverine, she was like, "Oh, there's a new Wolverine movie coming out." And of course, the Wolverine trailer, Deadpool and Wolverine, the first thing he says is whiskey dick with the claws when the claws don't come out right away. And he goes, "It happens to a lot of Wolverines over 40. So I had to have that horribly uncomfortable conversation with my daughter talking about Well, sweetheart, when men drink, sometime, you know what? Let's talk about this when you're 40. Let's readdress this when you're like 40 years old.
And not a day sooner.
Not a day sooner. But she watched like maybe 20 or 30 seconds of the trailer before realizing this is not for her and turned it off.
That's
but
funny.
What's something you watched or listened to as a kid that you knew was not for you?
Was I a kid? I probably was more of a close.
Well, I know mine. We used to sneak and listen to the Richard Pryor albums that my grandfather had, and we weren't supposed to.
So good.
So that's my only one. That's the best.
I'd say BET Uncut, like during the time where they had Nelly's tip drill video, and they had the credit card being slide down the girl.
He did it. He did the credit card slide. Oh, my goodness.
We used to stay up and wait for BET Uncut.
Man.
Loved it.
Mine was, I used to have a cassette tape. This is how old I am. Of Eddie Murphy's Delirious. When I was in like 5th or 6th grade, where it's just not appropriate for a 5th or 6th grader, but I had labeled it like best of mix or some like Rob songs, just so if my mom saw it, she wouldn't trash it immediately. But yeah, I had Eddie Murphy Delirious.
We were the same boat, yeah. When listening to
I was
Richard
a
Pryor
kid.
old albums was like the best, man.
And George Carlin.
You said cassette tape. I said album.
Oh, you had an album. Yeah.
You had album.
Yeah, you had an album.
Put the needle on the record. Put the needle on the record.
People don't know what that is anymore. Don't do that. Don't do that.